was the Charlotte Hornets in their last game, losing to the Nets. And that's one they'd like to have back. A little more focus would have been enough. Just a 4-point loss.
And that's the kind of loss that sticks with you for a while, guys, because they were probably the better team that night. And they just couldn't put the game away.
You know, Steve, you'd almost rather get beaten by double digits than know you should have won it, but didn't.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Henderson and MKG will fill out the wings. Inside, you have Vonleh and Jefferson. And it's Augustine in at the point guard. And the layup's good off the glass. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets. Here's ABC. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Henderson. Feeds to Augustine. Kicks it to Vonleh. To the left wing. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. Nice D from ABC. He dishes it to Gordon. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Steve Clifford had a few moments to share with me. He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding he presents some challenges because he can shoot over the top, and also he's a tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full. And
thank you, Doris. Here's ABC. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. That is good. ABC's got 5. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Out in his own on the break. The finish, the big dunk at the end of the break. Nice ops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Augustine, that's good.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Here's ABC. He has 7. Fade away. And off the prime. And in it goes. He's got 9.
Such a great start for him. 4 for 4 already. He could be on his way to a big game.
It certainly looks that way, Steve. His energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D. It was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here is Augustine. The Magic getting the bucket. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Vonleh. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Good on the second free throw. Magic leading by 6. Here's ABC. Gordon kicks to Gay. Orlando moving the ball around. Now the feed to Oladipo. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good group.
Now here is Augustine. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
Charlotte again missing. Magic have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Inside, here's Gordon. Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
And now a look at Victor Oladipo. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. He's putting up about 12 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And it's numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Here's Henderson, following the score by Aaron Gordon.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Now, here's Oladipo. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Augustine. Henderson, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-3 run. From downtown, no good from ABC. Hornets trail by 11. Now here is Augustine, averaging 9 points per contest. Goes up the baseline. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Can't get it to go. Gay with the defensive effort. The Magic have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Gordon with a screen on Augustine. And Oladipo kicks to Gay. Drills the three-pointer.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Now here is Augustine. Henderson with the screen for Augustine. Pass to Henderson. 6 to shoot. Jefferson passing to Henderson. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets it to go.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Magic leading by 12. Here's ABC. He's got 9.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Jefferson dishes to Vonleh, and stolen by Gordon. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
And here are the Hornets now. After the Magic pick up 2, Kid Gilchrist sends the pick for Augustine. The dish to Jefferson, and Jefferson gets double-teamed. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. He kicks it to Henderson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Augustine. A second chance effort. Green for 2 points. Augustine's got 6 points. Here's ABC. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something. Specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Magic.
Yeah, plain and simple, they do not take bad shots. They really share the ball. They get great player and ball movement, and that's why they shoot the percentage that they do.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Amazing hops, exploding to the bucket.
Kevin, you don't expect to see that. Coming from the point guard position.
No way.
Boy, when he elevated that size, that's impressive.
Here's Augustine. The Magic getting the bucket. Good. Augustine's got 8 points. Here's ABC. 14 points for him. Passes it to Oladipo. Now the pass to ABC. And he's going up for the alley-oop. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 17.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Now here is Augustine. 8 points for him. Vonleh. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's ABC. Henderson defending. ABC passes to Oladipo. Right side, Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Doubled by Vonleh. The Magic need to get a shot off here. It's stolen by Jefferson. Now Augustine, averaging 9 points per contest. He feeds it to Jefferson. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Magic. ABC's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, a pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
And Orlando making a change here. Matthews is checked in. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Thomas Robinson comes in for Vonleh. Porter's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Gerald Henderson. Fires the 3. Bazemore misses. Magic leading by 19 points. Here's ABC. 14 points for him. To the inside. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got 5 points so far.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
And that's on a bounce. Charlotte will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Orlando. Porter, no luck.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
That drops.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 8. Robinson sets a screen for Zeller. Here's Bazemore, defended by Chalmers. Bazemore misses.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
And here are the Hornets now, following the bucket by Orlando. A nice shot by Zeller.
Assisted by DJ Augustine.
There's 1:54 left in the first. Here's ABC, guarded by Augustine. Augustine with the steal. Here's Bazemore, blocked, and they'll keep possession. Robinson inks it to Bazemore. Robinson dishes to Porter. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer Augustine, offensive rebound. Magic leading by 23, and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And checking out some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. This past month or so, he's really given the fans a lot to watch. Third in field goal percentage, and he's been a terrific rebounder as well, in the top 10 in that category per game.
And Steve, you mentioned his sky-high field goal percentage ranking. I mean, he's got both the technique and the patience and discipline that all really great shooters have to be efficient and productive.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's ABC, guarded by Augustine. Matthews passes to Vucevic, and he drops it in from the low post.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Here's Augustine, buries it from about 10 feet away. Augustine's got 10 points in the game.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
There's the lob to the hoop. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good, and the Magic making a change here.
Nikola Vucevic.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Charlotte has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Bazemore, defended by Chalmers. And so here's Orlando. Dishes to Bazemore. Here's Augustine. And that one hits back iron. Here's ABC. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Magic out in front, running away with it. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back, folks. In store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
Magic leading by 23. ABC, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Chalmers. Cole Aldrich is out there with Matthews. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. ABC, and so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Uwella. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Orlando. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Charlotte just way behind.
Well, looking at Orlando, they've been effective in just about every aspect of the game. I mean, you can't find too many things that they do wrong. They're a very complete team.
Which is exactly why they've been able to maintain their status, Clark, as one of the favorites for the NBA title this season. I mean, there's no easy way out against this club on a nightly basis. I mean, they're talented, they execute, they're well coached. That's why they are who they are.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He ended up with 59 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable. But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Orlando with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well, you know the fans out in Atlanta hoping for a win in that game.
How about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. The fourth spot held by Wesley Matthews.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing defenses.
I love that they are so attack-minded and come at you really aggressively across the board. They're players that can carry a team offensively for long stretches of a game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Matthews. And it's Oladipo in for Mario Chalmers.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Knocked away. Here's Porter. Drilled from 11 feet out. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Cole Aldridge with the slam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Orlando. The Hornets also changing up. Jefferson comes in for Thomas Robinson, and it's Henderson for Kent Bazemore. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also said he wants them going hard to the boards at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive backboards. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Porter with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Porter, no luck.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Here's ABC. 18 points for him.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
And Orlando making a change here. Gay's checked in. Now here's Porter, averaging 8 points a game. Puts up a 3. No luck. The Magic leading by 23. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's ABC. 20 points for him. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kid Gilchrist sets the pick for Porter. Anderson with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Here's Porter. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter. Orlando's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's ABC. Feeds to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. No good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. And here's Porter. He has 6. No good from 11 feet.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's ABC. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And then Henderson with the jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
They've struggled against him in this one. Just no answer for ABC. He has 20 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. You guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
Vonleh's checked in for Cody Zone. Both free throws good from ABC. Hornets have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Porter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
ABC passes to Dedmon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dedmon's got his second basket of the night.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, you know, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. Vonleh kicks to Jefferson. That one wide left.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Here's ABC. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here.